Ghana, bibia, we say, yen keeping ye because Ghana, bibia, you've nya in yama briefy. A bit say bauxite, gold, magnesium, oil, gas. Now then, I was saying, Banessa, in so I say, Mock, save you, and I'm in trouble about your cousin in Pinfonin, be made Chimia, Sabi. Your moye. Your moye. Wash and sue community Nanam Patri and Trap while you buy ya. Say in Sua, Cromabanum. Or many needs no money, or mine say, quite minima sempo menka. Or mine Ghana. Say young boy, your president, your ministers, your MPs. Your MPs. 4 years be able to have MP. Muko, million say on, yeah. Marshani ya on, you must say Bomudia. Mister, next time about me, who side with me Bomudia life. Me find chamo. Sabi, ye be reason, ye ruin him cosro. Ye ruin him coffin. Ye, Casamo say, yam, ye cut Mugana from Penacrono, and there's a moon days you are. In Sua Nipanum. Ah, I'm a made dear man when you are, papa.
Yo guys, so the muhun ya bedu kumasi baby ye fe hono
Santa moi Tina Gilale me fan be o Akawata life ben life en la gbene wonye na gbene wonye tuna me do wa ga na gbene wonye na gbene wonye tuna me do wa ga na gbene wonye na gbene wonye don na gbene wonye don tuna me do wa ga na gbene wonye elele wo mangana akiya julo panaku bombwe wo mangana akiya julo panaku konile we pe ono ayamatai keje sawan keba ibakwe wono pepepe wo mangana akiya julo panaku wo mangana akiya julo panaku konile we pe ono ayamatai keje sawan keba ibakwe wono pepepe ni jeje jeliyo maleka shojuba jeliyo maleka shojuba onugba mena wele bandi voulait tous les sons onugba mena wele bandi voulait tous les sons tuna me jowe gana gbene wonye na gbene wonye no na gbene wonye no kwa tuna me jowe gana gbene wonye gbana gbene gbagele tuna me jowe gana gbene wonye gbene wonye go tuna me jowe gana gbene wonye ilele wo mangana akiya julo pana ku bongwe wo mangana akiya julo pana ku konile we pa ono ayamatai keje sawan keba ibakwe wono pepepe wo mangana akiya julo pana ku wo mangana akiya julo pana ku konile we pa ono ayamatai keje sawan keba ibakwe wono pepepe ni jeje jeliyo maleka shojuba bina jegun kun foyo maleka shojuba bini jeje jeliyo maleka shojuba bina jegun kun foyo maleka shojuba komo nupa me na wele bandi fule jule so nupa me na wele bandi fule jule so omoro bina me jowe gana gbene wonye bina gbene wonye na gbene wonye tuna me jowe gana gbene wonye na gbene wonye na gbene wonye tuna me jowe gana gbene wonye ene wo mangana akiya julo panaku bongwa wo mangana akiya julo panaku konile we ko ono ayamatai keje sawan keba ibakwe wono pepe ene wo mangana akiya julo panaku wo mangana akiya julo panaku konile we ko ono ya mwataye keje sawa keba ibakwe wono pepe beni jeje jani yo manle kashojoba bena je gun kufoyo manle kashojoba beni jeje jali yo manle kashojoba bena je gun kufoyo manle kashojoba kono nugba me na wele bandi fole jule so nugba me na wele bandi fole jule so jula me jo we gana gbene wonye agbene wonye jula me jo we gana gbene wonye po.
Yes, a very good morning, a very good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are watching Dr. Ren from. Edino da so Dr. Ren. Any day more oba na wabomodiana wa share a video no edi amame. Ene we share a topic and koma eba bedino a very very simple. And nona actually go on Ghana, our foolish leaders. And koma we Sebio, we a leader. For the purpose of the audience, I will be doing more in English. Ghana, our foolish leaders. And I'm sure, sir, don't be offended if you are not a foolish leader. But be offended if you know yourself as a leader and you are foolish. Over the few weeks, we've been talking more about Galamsey. Everywhere you go, no, you will hear people talk about Galamsey. But then Galamsey, no, and started in free 2023. As a matter of fact, since Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, the president of the Republic of Ghana, we have seen a surge in people are wanting quick money for themselves until they engage in this so-called community mining. Dodo omuni license, they operate illegally. The fight against Galamsey is something Omanpenyini Akufo-Addo ekachere the nation say what in the Juma ato sebio the line into so failure or resign. From 2017, ABC 2023. Ensure yennom ewo Ankobra Senate tiye. Free 2017, BC 2023. Ankobra River in ye. Every 2023. 2017, basic 2023, River Pra, any. So when a president tells a nation that he's fighting Galamsey, that's the one who said 2020 in Siono, any year bottle kit one, and 2023 any bottle kesiano. Then clearly, you have to understand, say it's a comic relief from the president telling the nation say he's fighting Galamsey. You have to see it's a comic relief. The president, I've told you severally, I've told the nation, I've told every Ghanaian, say Akufo-Addo is a president who has no character. We need to buy. You see, leadership is all about the woka. Emanipa ejidi sese wuba obetimi aye. Enunti ana man focus lie eto aba edema as a president. That is leadership. It is a wuba na wode osia eye wo yo a. People praise you. People worship you. People thank you because wuba you have added toward the positive change of a nation. Enunti leadership character is very very paramount. Character subain usunu will buy ehia papa. Because at the end of the day, I will subain ya debe kaiwo. Wo ba ya de na wo be yo ye. Edumana awudi, they didn't help the poor people. They didn't take Ghanaians from poverty to a middle-age income society. To say General Mao eja China, one of the shared Deng Xiaoping from 1974. For over 40 years, the Chinese government have been able to take people, over 700 million Chinese, from abject poverty. Ghana, your population, you say. Your population, no, and do 50 million. Now, I could do 100. Now, I could do the 700 million. Deng Xiaoping, a G China for free. Now, you see, in 1966, the Dankwa Dombo Buzia tradition destroyed the fundamental progress of Africa. 2016, 2017, the same Dankwa Dombo Buzia Wofase, a Kufuado, had destroyed the nation Ghana. Now, let the story be told in plain language, in clear words, that henceforth, we are Ghana nina so kotoa bada chibina uti edin Dankwa Dombo Buzianwa, run away from those names. Flee away from those names. Because there is nothing credible and you be a free woman. I quite to say edin Judasa, yam fan tunipaso. Because the Christians believe, say, Judas betrayed Christ. And he said, Judas betrayed Christ. Ni yamfa Judas din tunipa enemremwa. That is how the Dankwa Dombo Buzia fono. Because that is how the Dankwa Dombo fono. They are just destroyers of society. Adwene kura woman is full of hatred. Adwene kura woman bibi papa bi nim to progress the nation Ghana. I've heard say the president Akache Al Jazeera say woman enyade woman bomodiana woman render apology to him. You see, the president is like an area boy. I always describe the president as an area boy. You know why? Because you see, in the Bible, Saul, no one nipem. But the job ebeboa ama Saul, na hini no akọ etumpono na onyade on concentrate on na ejuma ebeboa Saul ahini no until say nya David obeboa ahini Saul no obeboa ye ma the ahini no ebeye fefefe okonka ne ba Solomon bedi ade a wankọ war enu nti onye sika do otumi efa ma hodo bebre no. Akufo-Addo is like Saul, area boy. He always wants attention. He always wants to, people should beg him, thank him for job not done. That is what President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo and the foolish leaders are was surrounding Womo and they govern the nation Ghana currently. TME. You see? Yeah. And now I'm hearing people talk about Alaji Bawulaya said he should lead the MPP for them to break the 8. And the MPP for November, I think somewhere about 20 in November. I stand to be corrected. November 4th or so. I said, psychiatric hospital. Honestly, MVP delegate be about to now Badiama Baumiabiano. Why you cease to reason as a rational human being. You need to visit the psychiatric hospital immediately for examination. Because why didn't you will not even think about Baumia. So Beli Demo party. Because he is a failure. And if you think Akufo-Addo is worse, then Baumia, wait until you see Baumia's governance. And I'm being honest. Because the reason why Akufo-Addo fought Baumia for him to be his vice presidential candidate and running mate was because he believed that Baumia has a record when it comes to the economics Now obetumi de nenim de ne nyansa aboa the MPP party so mo ba ban mu a na obetumi ahyehye eye economy no ama bibia atoto na kwemu pepepepe enemy no ka say $1 no ejina say enti obi bia wo ye MPP ni o ye delegate obeka say okoto na abade ama bawomia no wadwene nya adwuma wadwene enya adwuma. You need a psychiatric doctor to examine you. Now Ghana is a default nation. Just say Ghana no, and you will be store and get bankrupt. Ghana say you will be store and a bankrupt. I just say ni pakona beto to ni contain and no the key no command ni pakona wa wede wa dene kano na ni pakona bon the store ni don't come me. No wasa catch and say me said don't store no bentimi amfa to just kana wo de me no a ba say twa wo say e bia bosumi bia no to safe for me until day a obetumi to ya wo ka wi. Edi ane me no ka say no Ghana ye won kwasom o just say won te say slavery ebokro ni din o won te say ye ka ba slavery but ene ye won kwasom. Oh yes, unim because ene no per the reporter the economist for the maye no excess the nation no sabio atorenche mo to yen ene ya sabio de betimi dia boa kro ama ye gina ye na so no Zimbabwe mpo atorenchem to omo reserve ebetimi a continue omo for almost about 8 months. Ghana atorenchem to yanya the ebetimi de didi etwitwa ye ho endubu so me baako atere so a na watwe me ensa pe. So ubana ubehunu say na make us Ghana our foolish leaders are but when they are nya so na tie them pempenso ntia make us. And I'm talking about this particular government led by Akufo-Addo. It was all planned. It was all planned. And that is the reason why in 2018, I said clearly on national radio, UK, I said, I am not going to partake in this particular MPP governance. All that they know is to destroy the nation. Now, Ekrone Timino, Akufo-Addo, Ken Ofuyata, Bawumia, Gabimo, Oma Chekrono, Bakwa for banking sector, and Bakwa for a Christopher Nkwafo, Bakunswa for energy sector, and Bakunswa for the natural resources. No, so person Ken Ofuyata, banking sector. A friend is saying Gabi Asharoshidako, the energy sector. A friend is saying Akufo-Addo, the natural resources. Ninginano, any break, grabbing, yam fuma japade. So open one person who no crenoa, oh, Kwana Kosha a friend says, say John, ne will say John, I know we or take UK council flat timono, or free council flat timo, or MPP for a year minister for a year forestry one. A Japadia say John within a space of just 3-4 years I will woo ye call ye she Japadia would jai. And the man what I say, Michael. This particular government by Akufo-Addo, they never came to come and help the nation. No. TME. And you see, that is the reason why Yankofo bebre no wobani ye kan okre no na oh Dr. Ren mudie look, let me be honest with you. This government Akufo-Addo, my greatest fear, they say NDC ba power, they may not have the balls to arrest these criminals. I'm being honest. Any Akufo-Addo man can't change why you mean. Edi no manka. Edi na MPP one can fa a friend is saying ayi Kufoma man ye buy better check corrupt government mo buy there no one no chichi wo. And that is very scary. Because the corruption no are not be brass unless say you start punishing people or may corrupt. We need to start punishing people. Capital punishment because in 1957, 1954, 56, 57, UK, we are government official now this car. You do could next Trafalgar Square, you can't. unsa na de bokro no ye twama emamufo ni nyina hu se wa bokro no. But then we are being led by foolish people. And yes, the president himself lacked the wisdom. Because foolishness means, if you are a fool, it means that you lack wisdom. You're foolish. I mean, it's the absence of what? Wisdom. So the president would the absence of wisdom, the nation Ghana is perishing. I want to say, Bible, that for lack of knowledge, my people perish. And that is exactly what is going on. And water being life to the human body, no. A kufuwa de be kona koshensu. A kufuwa de be a president. He says me boa. Nanka those days no. O chini biya di tune mo. O chini biya di jana no. Oh me o chini me free. Eye o chimai mu. O chini ya me num brim mu. Ene kona koshe river brim no. Ene me se kona koshe river brim. Eni aye te say hot chocolate. The only milk. The only fresh milk. With the gumu and no na woko. Me you know the anti crampa. Yeah, I am this way milk. And they cry there. Mommy yanko aye brim. Yanko se sad mako yanom because that is what we want. A whole president, our president too. One kwamba was say river bodies, with good banking system, with good your friend said the financial industry, we're good, the insurance industry, we're good. One particular evil president, very ugly and dirty. I say Ghana. One particular man. And you see, when we are talking about it, we talk with pains in our heart. Because I was not expecting the Kufuado to come. Now the governors, but they're so dirty, so evil, so wicked like this. And the Kufuado to me in Kasa. And MPP for Ankasa, one more Ankasa Sika for Krent to me in Kasa. Oh my dean, or say Kwame despite to me, my ding. He said, the Omoyana said, oh my dan who are Eastleigh gone club boys, and no woman here, and I'm a yasi Mako, because they cannot speak. Kufuado governance. I said, Chrono. And that is what we have to understand. Say, look, when the foolish people leads us, they will lead us into a ditch and there will be a point of no return. This is where we are as a nation. We shall share the video, like and love the video. Ghana, our foolish leaders. Look, there is nothing is working in Ghana. Now look at this. Look this. Look for instance this. Look. This is made up of mercury and cyanide. Do you know the effect of mercury to the human body, to the brain? Do you know the effect of cyanide to the human brain, to the skin? Yeah, no monsieur we yo. Yeah, no. I mean, let me show you something. Maybe I prefer because say Dr. Reneba. Look at it, and pen.
Yo guys, so the muhun no. Ya bedu kumasi baby. Ye fe honom empasaso. Empasaso number 2 say den. Simo hu. Baby a me chachire mu yi. Ensuo a community no omonom. Omodu dware. Omode no anuane e de bibia. Ena me chachire mu no.
Wo ensuo no a community no enom no. This is the water people are drinking. Oh. I want to know, Sabio. You see, I think it's about time we need to get people to sponsor freedom fighters. Now you call all the 16 regions. You videos of America, videos of United Kingdom. Let us start teach the people how people live in America. Let us teach them how people live in UK. Let us start teaching the people. Let them see videos. Yagani, Philly Gadochi. Say a Krobi wa a friend in Singapore. Saying that human beings live. Saying that chronotia. Because that particular system, that is how Deng Xiaoping or the year China for. Deng Xiaoping We'll move Chinese from the abject poverty. No, we the videos from Japan. Actually, Chinese was like, Japan for how they live, the kind of life they live. I think say it will be a very good example. Yan fan chere yen yanam Ghana for no. One moment tenzima, one moment tia friend is a frafra, one moment tia friend is saying a gonja memu, one moment tip a bunkburgu yo, one moment tia friend is saying chilinga, one moment tia friend is saying kita nyako, one moment tia asanti memu, one moment tia friend is infanti memu, one moment tia gona bodom, yan fa videos in chere womo. No one say sebio the omutim area abnormal. Look at where people drink water. This is where we are going to. No. God has given us wisdom to think. Our leaders are so are so foolish. Oh, I'm telling you. I've not seen a wise leader in many years in Ghana. I've not seen it. I'm being honest with you. I've not. The things I see are people class 1, class 2 thinking. Their ideas are just it's so myopic. The ideas are so myopic. The ideas are so myopic. Me say them entrance you say, oh, this kind of leadership, yenye bi mu abrochire, yenye bi mu a friend is saying America, UK, France, Germany, me nyunu sa leadership. And yet, people think say hey, normal. It's not normal. I think say you're starting, echo village by village, town by town, city by city. Near the videos of other countries actually mean you Ghana for. Say a krobi wawa, share the way human beings live. Because still, I am say, nyame bechre. I am say, I am some bread and son amenya. There be. Poverty, a woman is absence of a knowledge. Poverty, a absence of knowledge. Because we are ignorant. You're ignorant, say you will gold, and so you won't. You need nyansa, you did your gold, you poverty, nature say you were diamond, and so you won't nyansa, you did diamond, bay. You were river bodies, yes, I know. You the Galamsey in China for say no, yes, say China. Wait to me, China, because says China for you. But yeah, man, because you are for. You're paying for that chance antimemo. One moment, some take cry, we are near dear swan. One moment, go that you try one moment, dear friend say, Yana, moment to dear skin, swan. One moment, one moment, I be my moon. One more your leaders, your MPs, no, your chiefs, no, your queen mothers, no, one moment to crono to do a chimney for one moment to crono. It's your minute. How can you have gold, diamond, and boxer and still go a begging? Wow. I've been talking about water is life since 2019, 2018. Ya come about water is life. Ya come was some sa. The baby. But yet you will get people to come and defend. And defend the Akufo-Addo. Meanwhile, Ghanaians are dying because of polluted water. In Shonipo, polluted in Pono, we are getting people getting sick of bilharzia and waterborne disease. In Shoni, polluted in Pono, people are getting sick. What kind of human beings are we? So me feel say I think say it's hard time e be chere videos bebre a chere Ghana for. So uko USA, uko UK, uko Germany, uko France. Sebio enkwara nipa maamefo papafo enum nsuo we ye enum nsuo we. Even your water ye dey flash your toilet cra anyway. water ensure the flashy toilet ewo UK and TCC. But when your MPP ni bi ama be defend Akufo-Addo, say Akufo-Addo is fighting Galamsey. Ubenya Abujina pokwa champagne ni say Akufo-Addo is fighting Galamsey because I turning in the way Jiminti what is a zombie. When no sa turning in way Jiminti what is a zombie into Akufo-Addo mekwa ka chance 10 year abua 10 year kwa champagne. Kona ko jina baby na ka say ye fighting you. Meanwhile, achimni no led by a friend is saying, one more here, yes, na pantai say a JBD. One also but now was like Akufo-Addo is fighting Galamsey. One more achim for him. Na pantai say JBD. But on also but now will not also defend it. Yes, we are fighting Galamsey. Meanwhile, Adiebechi, Adiebesa, they will import water from UK. I'm telling you, I've said this many years. Basically, Akufo-Addo don't mean farming court because me see Akufo-Addo import water from UK. Ensure one of them with the free UK. Yes. Ensure Akufo-Addo no with the free UK. Who read the articles now? You see, sir, you can't want some yet Akufo-Addo tell us, we see cathedral and they are prepared work for heaven. Water is life. If China for be kumiyanya, they can kill us through this water. So we more. Could be a German for the India or more pen sapa. And maybe do ye poison or through water. Tina ebedu maybe promotions you. Ye the unions you water bodies bebre. Ewo Ghana bebre. Look at River Pra. The same River Pra no 2022. Now 2023 River Pra. Yet Christians have kept quiet. Duncan Williams is quiet. Bishop Duncan Williams is quiet. Bishop Dag is quiet. Ajina Sare is quiet. A friend is saying, Sam Cranchankra, they are quiet. Eastwood Anaba, woman, I a ding. Otumfo say to do a ding. And Zama for him for a ding. Togbesri mo a ding. Yana mo a ding. Chief Imam mo a ding. It means he said, Krumo a team no leaders no one can so much Krumo. Me and Kwasia for woman. Because in Suba, you say, now we cannot get opinion leaders, grown-ups to come out and talk. Hey, then there's the sickness in the country is very, very deep. And cancerous. It didn't pay for them. It didn't pay for them. Because there comes a time that you have to stand up for your country. Because we're citizens, they need clean water to drink. Your church members need water to drink before they will go to heaven. Your chief imam, the Muslims need clean water to drink. They do their cocoa with waters like this. They pound their fufu choba with water like this. Are we okay as a nation? What kind of human beings are we? That to our own self, we destroy our own. What kind of people are we? Yet they will come and tell you, say, they attended school in Yale. They will come and tell you they attended school in Oxford. Which Obronin will call Oxford that was sending you? Which Obronin will call Yale that was sending you? Obronin will call MIT, Massachusetts. A friend is saying, institutional, why all saying you, Obroni Bang. Would you make Jimmy know? All because you have to know, sir, and I'm go, and I hear Daniel. And for so many, you're free, and none you hear. Education is all about impacting life, making sure that the people's life will be better off, not just to come and tell me, say, me cause school, when I'm and I hear Daniel, the crack is saying, I go see saying. What kind of human beings are we? Yet every Sunday, you see people going to Lighthouse. Every Sunday, you see people going to Pentecost. 3 million people, Ghanaians, attend Pentecost church. You cannot come and talk about this. Because you're not heaven. Then free said God created human being to have dominion, to occupy. Now, body and one we are here to manage the natural resources God gifted to us and benefit from the resources that God gave us. That is why to some, when he gave 5 and to some 3, some 1, when he came, the one that one for and first one person was different in same. Chinese will come and take our land. Kwame Nkrumah said something. Say you mo pen nobody free kuro no call you. Obroni nya ne pew no they call you. Because when we cut now Beijing wa, when partition Africa. Now that time when partition Africa, no mo ko omo. When we see a natural resource, be boa woman ti. And when we start ya, when we babe they colonize ye. And she be moi. They are there gradually. The best I am quabium because I am paying for it. When others are thinking about making the impossible possible, when people are making a friends bringing out technology, cars are driving with no driver, no driverless cars. No? When people are thinking about going to the Mars, when people are making impossible possible, they are 20 years say as if suffering in your body. Ghana, our foolish leaders. Oh, from the people that lives in, the people that goes to parliament. Me wunu nyanse biya or parliamentarians. Oh, I tell you, see, me wunu be yes so significant too. Me wunu nim dear be yes from free parliament about me wunu be. Are we talking about the Ghana Armed Forces? Oh, as for Ghana Armed Forces, the least talk about them, the better. They are the most useless entity I've ever seen or heard. Ghana Armed Forces. Oh. As if forget about the titles and the ranks. Forget it. Forget it. River Pra. If we have an armed forces that is very efficient and very professional, you won't BBC. Because it is an attack to the nation. And meanwhile, these armed forces personnel, they promised the Ghanaian that they would defend our land by air, by water, to the peril of their lives. Now look at the Ankobra River. Look at River Pra. Have the armed forces defended the nation to the peril of their lives? Have they? They sworn an oath? They took an oath. That yes, I so and so adjutant or whatever. I so and so commander general or dente. I so and so army general so and so air marshal, field marshal, Dukadaya marshals. I will defend Ghana to the peril of my life. Now look at the water bodies. Have they defended us? They are afraid of politicians that come and go. How can you as a professional be afraid of a politician? That means you're mad. That means you're sick. That means you're wicked. That means you're evil. That means you don't know the job that you have been assigned to. That means you are not a general. When we did the demonstration, the Galamsey demonstration, I looked into the face of the army officer here in UK with the ambassador. And I told the army officer, so and so. I said, look, if the politicians are making a mess in the country, what about you professionals? You have sat down and watched the politician to destroy. What about, are you people okay? How professionals are you? How professionals are you? How professional can the Ghana afford? How can you say you come to Great Britain as a son from Bemduri, as a son from Kekam, Asamko, and you say you are coming to destroy the River Thames of United Kingdom? Are you mad? Are you mad? Can you even think about it? Are you crazy? Can you even ever think as a Ghanaian national? I left Ghana and I went to Ho Chi Minh City in Vietnam. I'm going to destroy their water. I left Ghana. I've landed in Beijing. I'm going to destroy the rivers in Beijing. Oh, your head will be used as sacrifice for the vultures. Your head will be used as sacrifice for the vultures. I'm telling you honestly, your head will be used as sacrifice for the vultures. But today, here we are. The Ghana Armed Forces have become a useless profession. They have as for the police, they say we're service with integrity. Oh, it is the opposite. As for Ghana Police Service, their motto is the opposite. Foolish Ghanaian leaders. Oh, this topic is just a topic that I'll be treating it often. Oh. Yes, I'll be treating this topic often. Because just recently, one of my Chinese friends, who watch my videos, and he's married to a Ghanaian. And he sent me a video about China. Oh boy. Within 5 minutes of watching the video, I started crying. Just 5 minutes of watching the video, I shed tears. I shed tears. A nation that one leader can take 700 million people out of abject poverty. 700 million people. There was a point in time in the Chinese people's life that you were only allowed to give birth to one child. Uko hospital na one will go. One will go. We are now mama no wo mu. Enya se mama no wo sheda no wo ntafo. Baako beko. Ye bekum baako. Yeah. Deliberately. They wanted to ensure laws are respected. No fault of yours. So today, look at China. When Nkrumah was going to China to negotiate business with the Chinese, these foolish Dankwa Dombo people wrote articles. Oh, Nkrumah is joining forces with the Communist Party. Today, the communist people are the one. Industrial revolution. One a friend is a object be there. A be free a friend is a China now. Dibia uko as a citizen of England, as British national, as a friend is saying, as American citizen, whatever. Uko ufie, ura ufia. One object be there, be free China now. Where did we go wrong? Where did we go wrong? See, any leader who thinks about himself and his family alone and neglect the society is not a leader. He's an opportunist. That person is not a leader. Because leaders make way where there seems to be no way for their people. So leaders that better the lives of themselves and their family and they are opportunists. They are never leaders. Let us not even call them leaders. They are just opportunists. Otiaba TV, I will say, freedom fighters fail. Obama fepa. Yenim nechi ahunkawo. Osanso efrim fanti. Na no ne brofo. Dede. Eduane opepa e stew. And a rice. Ontiasia. Kona kope baby da. Miana mkai. TME. Yen kind of credit to me. Happen ye kind of credit. Now, yen shadi ebi yen shadi ebi nso. Imagine say obiti community wave. Not only a tap, and a connected a pipe, tap, okobia obenyensuya. Now the only source of a insu any because many animal would take a sa crew so and cobra on. Almost source of livelihood. A new man one ankaja umunya eduane omutimi eboa wo kakran kran no fishing. Enti na omochi shrimps and lobsters free river and cobra. Enti ka do river and cobra ka dey fe ni say aka kram watra watwa bridge no. Ubehunu no say omaye saa wo mo trap no omo de che shrimps no na fefe na da nsuo ni ye white crochin fefe. Ubehunu so wo mo ton wo mo ye kan nzebe mu senzeke. Ubehunu so wo mo ton achekei ubehunu na wo tito fekeke. And then kofu omanu aduane abo because ya say wo mu nsuo. Eduko awa no pay ya call Ankobra Kwere. We they call all the fishing communities na Kwere. Galamsey, you to Galamsey Kwere. And mebru ne maba on it titifie. On papa no mo ko fishing in Kobi. Because ya say woman. River Pranye. Those days, sir. Now if free obwasi. In fact, a year a simpraso. Ya kofa simfosu ni akokwa kudu nyamransa na ye nemu ani Cape Coast ye coast school ye do river pra ni hwe ye cross the pra bridge no wo hwe nsuo ni a nsuo kama and the River Prad in hot chocolate. Ghana. A do an baby at the whole world, you say with chocolate. You boon bako. Cop Mako, Ubi Amajibino. This is where a Kufuado government, or the Ghana could do. But tell you so apology. The Nimbuni Pet, on Ferry Adia, they brought for 10 time be a wakika. But for 10 time, who was so free, who say he was Russian trained, or who was a Ukraine trained, or who was a British, a Kufuado no better now, Brumu, or better now, Brucheri, or by an Aquaman Cromamud in kind of other woman Casabro for 10 time view, or Nunkwa, the Achim Mafia, he wants to belong. He wants to belong to the white supremacy society. I will put my job on the line. Signing in Ayasan. Oh, I will put my job on the line. I'm fighting Galamsey. Now, I say Galamsey and Semi in Abuni ama Abu Jinapo edit nim. Inuya John Jinapo what is what Galamsey was. NDC John Jinapo what is what Galamsey was. Because Ninuya and a minister for a friend is saying lands and then forestry and lands and then forestry. And yes, sir. Baku MPP, Baku NDC. They be more power. TME. Let's speak truth to power with no fear, no apology. Abushia. Mama and Mary be now betting me afraid. Opesa will fry betting me afraid. Opesa will join the line. So I just said the next 10 minutes now, Yamfa and join it. And when I say we'll click on the stream, yeah, we'll betting me abana. Yedin Komo. See Ghana, our foolish leaders. The leaders have not given us anything tangible enough for us to progress as a society. And because our leaders are so foolish, look at the damage to our environment. Look at the way Galamsey has destroyed the water bodies. And the leaders are mere foolish. It's not only that it's not only in politics that you find them. You find them in the churches. You find them in the Muslim communities. You find them in the your friends saying the chieftaincy. Your friend says sector. You find them in every sector of our society. How can a society that is blessed with oil, coconut, cocoa, shea butter, you name it, you name them, how can we be struggling to even get clean water to drink, good food to eat? It's because the leaders that leads the nation lack the wisdom to lead the nation into the land of prosperity. When Chairman Mao left China and Deng Xiaoping became president of China, look at the transformation. Just look at the roads that they were able to build. Look at the factories. Look at the companies. We import everything as a society, as a nation. Ghana imports everything into our country. Ye import to the extent we pride ourselves. Ye Tom Bruni Wewu. Now even listen to the name. Listen to even the name Bruni Wewu. Just a white person Wewu dead and ye Natari. I mean, come to think about it. How can a country with gold, blessed with gold, ye she Bruni ni piotoa washe asebio mujebi asensan what they call laundrette. No, I wash no, I send it up Ghana. Now, Ghana form a hema form ma. No, I'm going to twakesia we are brunini pantalon. Come on. I mean, it means that the men in the society, it means that the fathers, leaders, the fathers are not responsible enough. And a Kufuado has never been responsible leader. A Kufuado has never been a responsible leader. Quote me anyway. When he was an MP, I didn't know a man in Kurumufu. Akufo-Addo was never, you waiting for an enemy. Kind of crying to me. Because it's about time we speak truth to power. Sometimes if we don't fight at the end, it's our NASA, you didn't to tell. You kind of crying. Pain was in pain. The president Akufo-Addo has never been responsible. Yes, And you say anything that affects the nation, he doesn't want to take up the responsibility and say, yes, it's my responsibility. I erred, I made mistakes. I take up responsibility. This is where I want us to go. Let's do this. No. But rather, he will always what? Apportion blame. Blame game. That is what the MPP stands for. Blame game. Nonsensical political party, MPP. And Sabian, the current MPP leader, Papa Bien, one I've been with door, I'll bet me changing the fortunes of the nation. I'm being honest with you. I'm being honest. Matiti omukasemu, mashe wama ne montu wama ne yo. Me wunu said there is no wisdom be. I ma Ghana kas okay. In the next 5 years, 4 years, we can compete with the Singaporeans or with the Vietnamese. Who Japan was bombed. Nagasaki and Hiroshima bombing. Now look at Japan. Look at the Chinese. A country where in 1979 they were struggling to eat clean, and friends said, 3 square meals a day. A country where in 1979 they don't want to bury the dead because a month for a common they want to even eat the dead. And until they started eating some animals, because a community. China, it took one leader, Deng Xiaoping. In 1982, national broadcast or the video of Japanese, actually the whole nation will be unshabby. For sending for villages are not TV because there was no TV in the rural areas in China in 1982. I'm being honest, you can Google and research the rural communities in China. And one more beer to say the Ghana, the life of Christ, instead Japan for how they live, how Americans live, how the British people live. Ghana there you the life of Christ. Jimmy. The life of Christ now. Why the fan? Christ or no? Why the fa Christ? It's about us. It's up to us for us to use the knowledge and the wisdom and media my emphasis here. This is what Deng Xiaoping did. Or G video know about Japan, only Japan. And he showed the people, his people, the Chinese. Someone read the way at Japan first around apart, how they live. Obviously, the life in Japan then was far better than the life in China. So people started watching Japanese near around apart. One caught in room and could try to or tifie, or try to or water closet, or flash it, the cop. Surround apart, or person quite juma, either so by driving and also be used to cycle. Women roads were good. The food they eat, healthy meals. The job by woman get paid well. When the people saw this on national TV, the Chinese wanted to live a life like the Japanese. They wanted to be like the Japanese. And this is what Deng Xiaoping told the Chinese people, his own people. He said, you see, these things that you see, it was through hard work. It was through invention. It was through creative ideas and mindsets. Our people can have it if we are determined to have it and build a society like the Japanese society or the Japanese country. Today, look at the wonders in Japan and look at the wonders also in China. They have achieved much. Okay, from 1982, 85, 86, the new free China about so inferior. Out of the inferior, and they have been able to build upon the inferiority and and then you see the things they did free China about. Wow, where China for a oh wow, sometimes Kwadana so oh wow, where Chinese in Kwadana you Ghana phone paying for the yama. The so-called MPP people came with a tag, said, "Woman, we are cratching for woman day." I mean, can say, "I'm more young crassy for no mobile buy a munimudino." Now, I'm confused. Mudi muskuni munimudi and babua or mine Ghana. Mudi muskuni munimudi and abua or mine one. Now, look at everywhere. Blaming game. Oh, NDC phone here, NDC phone here. And consider buying you will take up the responsibilities. Because if you don't accept your blame, if you don't accept responsibility, you can never make progress. Because that means that you don't know. So that means that you don't accept that there's a problem. Once you accept the problem, your mind will start looking for solution to fix the problem. Because problem solving, is what? It's an opportunity for you to make gains. But yet it's a society we live in where politicians will steal from the poor and the poor will still hail them in the market. Where the pastors will pray for them. Even with their stolen monies, we tell them that, oh, we are a chairman. Because here there be MP, we are a chairman, we're sorry them. Knowing very well, say, a man no about the MP, no, is people teacher. No, ni she, car come back, run on two bidder. Obey MP. For the wine. Abusia, I catch your son and say, ye ba, ye common, ye di emanem bro, and do it. And I'm doing best. But remember, say, I'm going to talk more about our leadership. I will say there, men more on the political leadership. You hear about the Christian leadership, you hear about the Islamic leadership, because we need to start telling our people the real fact and the real truth, as we have always been doing. My name, of course, is Dr. Ren. And I'm doing best. When you can share your opinion. We are building a society that we will all be proud of. Speak, because if you don't speak, sending painful can one one. Thanks for coming. Thanks for joining. Thank you so much, Kamara. Thank you, Alberta. Thank you, A Long Way. Thank you, Bernard. Speed. Thank you. Thank you, Otioba TV, your freedom fighters fame. Jesse Daniels. Jesse, from day one, he's been with me. Thank you, Larry. Thank you, Collins. Thank you, Endo. Hey, Endo. Adumami Tunkache. Mami Saba. Onidi Wanim. Me defender. Abena Fusu. Abena. Hey. Yes. Adams. Me chichi and paying for mobile na Roberta. I Kwame Nyaminsu was Nana. I don't know can I be to them. I don't know can okay, Nana so support to you. Muna mobile support to you, but can I be to them? And the Papa Moa, what you say? We are building a nation. Okay. Thank you so much, Musa Al Hassan. God bless. We shall meet soon. And then freedom fighters, you be share. 5 p.m. Ghana time. Or any David TV. So join the discussion. Don't be left out. Why? Ghana, Bay.
And I am dead serious when I said on the eve of National Day, get our ablest and our best into politics. One key requirement is let's avoid hypocrisy and let's do this thing honestly, approximate the market rate. Try and get the government on the cheap, you end up with a cheap government and you'll be sorry for yourselves. First job of a government is to equalize opportunities, right? Not equalize results. You equalize results, you're done for. You end up with what Deng Xiaoping calls the iron rice bowl. Nobody works, everybody does his minimum, very little rice in the bowl. What made the difference in Singapore was that a group of men in 1963, 64, 65, when we were in Malaysia, we decided that we are going to live only one life. If we have to die, we will die for a cause. That made Singapore possible. We couldn't be placated and settle for less. To settle personally for a way out for yourself was easy. You vote in jokers, cranks, weak men, charlatans, with some gift of the gab, you run a very serious risk of losing everything you have. Your future really depends on what you make of it. The government can give you that framework, can give expression to the will of a people, but the people must have that will. If you don't have it, there's nothing a government can do.
This is Gozo in a Hafo region.
Say,